Mastering basic obedience training and commands is a vital part of being a responsible dog owner. These basic training and commands make navigating the relationship between animal and owner much easier and keep both you and your dog safe in emergency situations. From an outsider's perspective, basic training can look either very simple or extremely difficult. Recognize that training can take a lot of work. Also recognize any dog can learn at least the most basic and necessary commands. Training takes a lot of time and patience, even if you aren't trying any complicated or fancy tricks. The responsibility of pet ownership includes properly training and socializing your animal. Before considering adopting an animal, please take into account how much time you will need to dedicate to making sure you have a happy, healthy, well-socialized, and well-trained animal. Finally, training should be fun. Don't be too serious and make sure both you and your dog have a good time while training, so you will look forward to future sessions. Step 1. What you will need. 1. A suitable dog. 2. An area in which to practice where it is free from distractions when you are first training your dog. As you and your dog master commands, you will want to move to areas with more distractions, such as outdoors, to continue improving your dog's ability to focus on you and the commands. 3. Treats or a toy as rewards. Figure out what works for you and your dog. Some dogs are very food-driven, and some dogs prefer toys and play as their reward. Additionally, consider the size of treats you use during training. Treats that are too large fill a dog up quickly, so seek out small treats for training. 4. A short leash, and a longer training leash for distance work. While training, don't expect to get it done on the first few tries. Some commands take a lot of time to teach and perfect. Try to make training sessions about 15 minutes long at the most. Always end training on a positive note. This keeps training sessions fun for you and your dog. Next time, your dog will be excited when it is time to practice. Step 2. Heel command. Before practicing any heeling exercises, be certain that you completely understand the heel position. Here's what it looks like. You and your dog are in correct heel position when the dog is no more than 4 inches from your left side, facing in the same direction as you. Whether the dog is sitting, standing, lying down or moving next to you, he is in proper heel position when the area from his head to his shoulders is in line with your left hip or leg. From the heel position, as you step off to heel, make an exaggerated forward sweeping motion with your left hand, palm forward. This sweeping motion begins at approximately your left leg and extends past the dog's face, at the dog's nose level. Your dog is on a 6-foot leash. You give the heel command, preceded by the dog's name. As you move forward, the dog maintains a slack leash and remains in heel position, changing speed and direction as you do. When you halt, your dog sits automatically, awaiting the next command. Step 3. Sit command. Make sure you have your dog's attention and a treat in hand. Stand aside of your dog or kneel in front of your dog and hold your hand a little higher than your dog's head. Use the treat to guide your dog into position by slowly moving the treat straight back over the dog's head and towards the tail. Your dog should point his nose up and his rear should drop towards the ground. As the dog moved into the sit position, firmly say sit, and make the hand signal. Soon as the dog moves into position, reward your dog with a treat and some praise, like saying, "Good sit," or "Good boy." If your dog is having trouble understanding, you can help guide them with a gentle push. Place 2 fingers on his hips and gently push his rear towards the ground while firmly saying sit. Step 4. Down command. For this trick, your dog should already know the sit command. This command can be a little more difficult to master because it is a very submissive position for your dog to take. With your dog in the sit position, kneel in front of your dog. Hold a treat in front of your dog's nose, and guide him by lowering the treat slowly to the ground. Firmly say, down or, lay down, and make the hand gesture. As your dog moves downwards he may only slouch. If this happens, move the treat towards, away from your dog as needed to further guide him. As soon as your dog is down in the correct position, reward him with a treat and praise. If you are having trouble guiding your dog into the down position, you can physically guide him, by placing a hand on your dog's shoulders, and lightly pressing it down to the side, while laying his front legs over the floor, saying the command. Praise your dog as soon as he drops to the floor. Step 5. Stay command. To master this command, your dog should already be able to do either the sit or lay down positions. Even you can train for stay command on stand position. You will need both a short lead and a longer lead to assist in training. Begin with your dog in the sit or down position. Standing in front of your dog, firmly say stay, while making the hand signal. Move a short distance away, while keeping eye contact with your dog. If your dog remains in position, then step back towards him and reward him with a treat, and praise while he is still sitting. As your dog's response improves, you can move to a longer lead and distance. Eventually you can begin practicing off-leash in a fenced area. If your dog breaks position, guide your dog back to the sitting position in the original spot and try again. Finally you can try for each positions, adopting same method for stay command. Step 6. Come command. To begin working on this command, your dog should already know the sit, down and stay commands. You will need a longer lead for this command. With the dog in the sit or lay and stay position, walk a few distance away from the dog on the long lead. Firmly, but pleasantly, say come, and make the hand gesture. Then reel your dog in with the lead if necessary. You should only say this command once. As soon as your dog reaches, reward him with a treat and praise. As your dog improves, you will be able to begin practice off-leash in a fenced-in area. If your dog refuses to come off-leash, then return to using the long lead until he begins responding appropriately and consistently to the come command.